little something for Easter. Isn't this beautiful? As you can see, I love the Easter colors. This is from Leaf and Petal, and it's one piece. It's a wax-dipped spring Amaryllis plant. This turns into what you see at the other end of the table. But what I love is that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to have a green thumb. You don't have to know how to plant a plant. You don't have to know when to water. You don't have to know anything. You just choose. And this is all wax, so it stays like this. It's like a little ecosystem where the plant is growing and being nurtured. You just choose which color you want. Do you want it in green? We've got yellow. This is purple and pink. And it starts there. As you can see, this one's starting to grow a little bit more. And when it's all said and done, you've got something that is statuesque and beautiful at 4 flex of $8.74, free shipping. Get a few of them. Rochelle is joining us. Rochelle, it is so great to have you once again with Leaf and Petal. I know we had some fun last week with some really cool things. Now we're coming back with something specifically for spring.
Yeah, I love these bulbs. I mean, we've done them for the holidays, like the December holidays, and then we've done them for Easter. And each time it's a little bit different. And this one I think is my favorite kind of remix of the holiday Amaryllis. And that's because we have these really cute colors, which, by the way, I think they look like little Easter eggs. Like, if I mean, I love filling a basket and putting unique little things in there. And so I'm going to put a couple of these in a few baskets. But also, the bulb itself is going to bloom a different color. So if you loved the Amaryllis when it came in red, or last spring for Easter it was white, this one is the first time we're offering this new color. It's called Minerva. That's the name of the variety of Amaryllis. And it blooms a combination of like coral pink and white. So it's really unique. It's excellent if you're adding to a collection. I know I have a bit of a collection going on here with a ton of bulbs that I've actually grown on even after they sort of outgrow this wax. But as for the bulb itself, when you get this, literally all you have to do is set it down wherever you want it. I would say don't put it on a heating source or over a fireplace, but pretty much anywhere else. It is going to be completely fine without you watering it. It is going to be completely fine even if it is in a dark area. It is going to be completely fine with you just straight up ignoring it. And that is it. You can give it to anybody, even if they don't have a green thumb. And what they're going to get is this beautiful experience of watching this plant grow from this. You know, it just looks like this weird little alien thing. It's got a nice little base to make sure it stands up straight, up until what you see on the set there. I don't have any. I just got mine, so mine haven't started really taking off yet. But it's going to take about 4 weeks to get that first bloom stalk. And then once it starts to bloom, as you can see there, then you're going to have each bloom stalk, which we guarantee you'll get 2 at least. Sometimes you get 3 in a bloom season, but you'll definitely get 2. Each bloom stalk will get at least 4 flowers. So that's, 2 bloom stalks, 4 flowers times 2, that's 8 flowers. And they're huge. They're these big, beautiful, showy flowers that are so statuesque. I mean, the whole thing is a real centerpiece in its own right. Like you literally have to do nothing. It's great for like your coffee table, dining room table, Easter table, a Mother's Day gift. So many options here to put it in an Easter basket. They're just really these cheery, beautiful, beautiful plants that, you don't have to do anything at all. It does not require a green thumb, period. It's the easiest thing ever to get just gorgeous, huge, beautiful flowers, and in a new, unique color, which is so fun. I mean, look at that. That's so pretty. I coral and white.
They're so vibrant. And you saw like on a tablescape, no matter how ornate or not, they stand out. I mean, obviously they're statuesque. They are beautiful colors. I love that they're totally carefree because while, even if you know how to care for plants and flowers, isn't it nice to have something that really is gonna do it all on its own? And that's what you see right here. And you can put it in places where maybe you don't have a lot of light. Maybe it is a little bit drier in that room. You don't have to worry about it because this is designed to bloom on on its own without any help, which is fantastic. So the question is, which one are you getting? Are you getting the green one or yellow or purple or pink? A lot of you are calling in for pink. And what happens is and Rochelle, I'm sure you can attest to this, is that there's one really kind of standout color, everybody dives in for it, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
And then we start kind of whittling down. So if pink is the color that you want in the wax bulb portion of it, then do not wait. But there's nothing to say, right, that we couldn't get a few of them. They do look like Easter eggs, and they're vibrant and happy.
They really, really are. And I want to say, too, what a great gift this makes. I have given so many of these away to friends and family, grandparents. They still call me even a year later because my grandfather, he peeled the wax off and he's been growing it along as a regular bulb, which you can do if you have a little interest in horticulture. It'll be months away from now after it's done this whole beautiful cycle that literally takes about 3 months. You're going to be watching this grow, bloom, do its whole thing. But if you you can actually take it out of the wax at the end of that, grow it in a pot, and it'll go through its whole cycle again. Anyway, he's been doing that. He calls me all the time to tell me, what's the latest with the Amaryllis bulb. I just got an email from a friend, or a text actually from a friend 2 days ago. I gave her one over the holidays, and it's in full bloom now. So, this is something you're giving to somebody, if you decide to give it as a gift, that is going to be, a really like a long sort of experience. It's not something like a bouquet of flowers where you give it and it's like beautiful and they love it and they text you a beautiful thank you, for like a week.
Right.
This is months of enjoyment. So
that's right.
Kids love it too. I mean, I gave one to my daughter at the holidays, and her and her roommate had it in their room. Now her boyfriend, he just texted me this morning. I gave him 3, and he's like obsessed. He's got them in his dorm room. It's great.
Because you know what? It's really cool to see them grow. And that's the thing. It starts off as something interesting, and it's just, you're like, okay, well, what's going to happen here? So you start from kind of nothing, right? And then it just starts, just like you see, it just starts to grow and grow, and it's fascinating. It is great for maybe if you have young kids or grandkids around, because they get to see how things really happen. A lot of times you mentioned regular flower bouquets, which are beautiful, but by the time you get them, they may have only a few days left. But even if that's the case, you still have to put them in a vase and change the water and all of that. Make sure they still get the right kind of light. These are effortless. These are totally carefree. You get it home, you decide where you want to put it, and that's what you do. So I got it home, took it out of the package, I put it down. And I don't have to do anything else. I just get to watch it and enjoy. Green, yellow, purple, pink, and then boom, I've got beautiful flowers. And Rochelle, what I was showing here are the size of the flowers. Look, it's almost the size of my hand. That's just one. You've got another one right here. Yeah. You've got another one on top that's just starting to open, and you've got another one along the back that's just coming up.
Yep. Yeah, they're really, really pretty. I don't know why I didn't. I have some white ones in the other room. I should bring them in for the next time we show this, because they're very sculptural. Sometimes they can even get as much as a couple feet tall. But this bulb is so substantial, which that is the sign of health, by the way, is a bigger bulb is going to produce more greenery, more flowers, more taller, bigger, stronger stems. So, just look at this. This thing is bigger than the palm of my hand. They're huge bulbs, which is, it's just, that's how we measure them in the horticultural industry. We do it by size, and size does indicate a bigger, better plant and flower. And these really are quite big. I mean, I have a big hand, and that's pretty big. So you can sometimes see these around in other places, and you may not realize that one of the big differentials is that they are often smaller, which means you're going to get kind of just a lesser everything. So big, healthy bulbs that are going to carry you through for the next few months, or whoever you give it to. I mean, just such a gorgeous, fun gift.
Absolutely. You talked about big. They're about the size of a softball. I mean, they're big. Yeah. Right? And you can feel, you feel they already have everything in them that they need. You don't need to add water. or fertilizer or soil. You don't need to put them in a vase. You don't need to put them in any particular light. You don't need to do anything. Don't put them on top of a radiator, okay? Because you don't want to melt them.
Yeah.
But short of that, you get them home, you put it down, you let it grow. I wish all plants were that easy. And you know, those with a green thumb feel like, yeah, all plants are that easy. Not for many of us. Many of us do struggle.
Yeah.
But with this, it's simple. Leaf and Petal did all the work. This beautiful Amaryllis plant or flower is coming to you, and a lot of you are calling in for the pink and now for the purple, okay? Do not miss out. I don't want you to miss getting these. I was saying these are beautiful in a centerpiece. They make really great gifts. If you have some loved ones coming over for maybe the Easter time frame that you haven't seen in a long time and you just kind of want to give them something special, why not this? And so as it's growing, they're remembering that time they got to spend with you over the Easter holiday, and they get to really have the beauty of the flowers. They're not expensive. Normally we would spend more than this for a bouquet of flowers where you've got 3 good days and that's the end. But Rochelle, we get to watch this from start to finish. So it's an experience for everybody.
Oh, it absolutely is. I wanted to tell you, I already mentioned my grandfather. My grandmother, though, he's called me a couple times just to say, can you tell Grandma again that she doesn't need to water this? And there really is no way to water it. You can't. But if you're any sort of gardener, it just feels a little off. Like, yes. Wait, I'm not supposed to do anything? Right. No, you're not. It is all in that wax bulb. It is very simple. We've contained that bulb. That bulb has every ounce of energy and nutrient that it needs to make this big, beautiful floral show that it will make. And you don't have to do anything. So that's the beauty and the joy of a little horticultural magic, as I like to call it.
Yes.
So you can get one in your home, just by pick your color, right?
Rochelle, thank you so much. I know that this was quick, but it is so worth it. Everybody's loving these. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll see you soon.
For sure. 789-871 is the item number to get those home. Green, yellow, purple, or pink, okay? Since we were talking Easter, I wanted to share a quick look for you of something else